Alright, everyone, welcome to MLB show. Uh, MLB Road to the Show. I am a prospect of the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim playing in Double-A ball for the Rocket City Trash Pandas.
Hey guys, Mark DeRosa here. Welcome to the show. It's time for minor league baseball now as the show takes a stop in the Double-A South. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend series between the Tennessee Smokies and the Rocket City Trash Pandas. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Keith Kelsey, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, I'm really excited to watch this guy in this one. He's strung together a solid season up to this point. ERA in the low twos, and that's not an easy thing to do in this day and age of high-scoring games and home runs.
And I am up to bat. I've got two outs, man on first.
Samuel Herman, 2 hits in 8 tries for the series.
On the year, I have 4 home runs and 19.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fellas, you take a look at these guys as they get onto the field for the bottom of the first here this afternoon. They've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, D-Row. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax. Have to find a way to take a deep breath right here and regroup. I know the umpire missed one, but you can't allow the next couple of pitches to be dictated by one bad call. Find a way.
Center fielder on the run. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. We've played an inning. No score here on the show. Ready now is
Samuel bat, 1 out,
Herman.
man on
He's got
first,
runners at
man
the corners here with only 1 gone. first delivery to him.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike one.
The 0-1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Runners are at the corners with one man out. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Now that second baseman, Chase Stewart.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Luis rounds the corner and is headed home. And the runner will score from second. And he is in there.
Hey, that makes this one a lot more interesting here in the middle innings, Dero. After being down by 1, big base hit drives in 2.
Yeah, that could be a huge knock right there, Dan, especially the way the bullpens have been throwing. They've been nasty. There's a lot of fuel out there, a lot of fire. Doesn't bode well for the offense.
Oh, shoot.
Now at the plate, Christopher Morel. It was a walk in his last trip. 4-2 our score here as we play inning number 5. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Long run for the center fielder. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So a good job for him there to bounce back after giving up 4 last time around. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Smokies are on top 4-2. Next to dig in, Samuel.
Let's see, man on first, man on
Run from second.
with 1 out.
Now here's the first offering. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. 1 there. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired.
Done.
1 pitch, 2 outs. A pitcher's best friend to end the inning. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this.
There we go. I have another chance to drive it somewhere.
Next, it'll
Let's
be
go.
Samuel Herman. A base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. He's set. Here it comes.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front. Here's the 1-1 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes. Ready now. 2-strike pitch on its way. Fouled off. Again, a 1-2. Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Now to bat, Samuel Herman, and their runners at the corners now.
Let's go. I need an RBI here.
Hey, go now. Hey, your pitch. See it. Yeah, boy.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Not
Alright, so you have one out,
And
man
now,
on second,
Samuel
man on third.
Herman
It's
trying
time
here
for
to
a
plate
Libby.
the tying run from second. First pitch on the way. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty. Dan, this team is playing well. They're getting closer in the division race. I guess my question to you, I want to ask you, did you find that you started to really pitch better as the summer months started to get hotter?
No doubt about it. Not only does his team start feeling better, but I think you get a good vibe starting to go throughout the clubhouse. You realize that the schedule is starting to wind itself down. Every game is more important. The bigger the game, hopefully the better you play. And this team's been playing some really good baseball lately.
Won't go after the 2-1 sinker, and it's 3 balls and a strike now. Taylor Ward is on deck. Second and third here, 1 man out. Full count now. Right down Main Street, caught him looking. Striding in is Samuel Herman. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Starts him out with a cutter, and he gets him to swing through it. 1 strike. Down and away, ball 1. Lund is off of first with 2 away. Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back in there.
Let's go now. One time.
Here's the 1-1. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
There's the heavy sinker right there. What makes that pitch so difficult to hit is not only does it change eye levels, it actually changes plane. You go to hit it at one position, and it's 6 to 8 inches dropping off the table and chasing your hands.
A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
Come on, baby. See it, drive it. Let's go.
A swing and a miss as he's chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. 3 innings complete, and Montgomery's out in front here, 2-0. So now into the box is Xavier Edwards. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Herman is there, and he has it for the first out.
Take the reins. He's straight.
So here is Samuel Herman, struck out in his last trip to the plate.
This is where the pressure starts to build a little bit on an offense. It's not late enough. I mean, you don't have to start panicking right now, but this is where you're looking for someone to light a spark to get back in this game.
In there for strike 1. Now a crazy swing here on a pitch that winds up hitting him. Nothing in 2.
Hey, you want someone sometimes to rattle the bat rack. but also the guy on the mound's got to eat too. They're executing their pitches out there. It's going to be tough to score some runs.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. But in this situation, he was able to hold back. That's a nice take.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball.
Leading off the inning, it'll be Philip Santiago trying to pad their lead here before the bottom of the inning. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. And the 8th inning begins with a flyout, quickly 1 away. Stepping up is Samuel Herman. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. First delivery to him.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and it looks like a visit to the video room may be in order after that hack. It's 0-2 now.
Made him look silly with that one.
Unable to find the zone with the slider.
Wow, that was a pretty good 2-strike slider right there. I think that would fool him, and the umpire too.
And he fouls this one off. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. And he chased it in the dirt. He'll throw down to first, 1 away. Next to hit is Tristan Gray. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point.
Tristan Gray.
Lifted into the air out towards center field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Kelly rounds third and is digging for the plate. And the runner will score from first. And he will make it all the way around the bases. It's an inside the park 2-run home run.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
A 5-0 finish tonight. The Montgomery Biscuits jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Ryan Sheriff gets the win in relief, his second of the year.
No errors. They left 12 men on base.
The Game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight we wrap up this 3-game series between the Montgomery Biscuits and the Rocket City Trash Pandas. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Ryan Clark, a right-hander from the Empire State, gets the starting assignment here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Xavier Edwards.
The designated hitter, Xavier Edwards.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Center fielder giving chase. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. Gigliotti rounds the corner and is headed home. And the runner will score from first. And he will make it all the way around the bases. It's an inside the park 2-run home run. Next to stand in is Grant Kay. He's 2 for 10 in the series coming into today. A man on third with 2 down. Lifted into center field. Herman gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Biscuits lead it 2-0.
First base.
Digging in will be Samuel Herman, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Now the first pitch. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty. Dan, this team is playing well. They're getting closer in the division race. I guess my question to you, I want to ask you, did you find that you started to really pitch better as the summer months started to get hotter?
No doubt about it. Not only does his team start feeling better, but I think you get a good vibe starting to go throughout the clubhouse. You realize that the schedule is starting to wind itself down. Every game is more important. The bigger the game, hopefully the better you play. And this team's been playing some really good baseball lately. Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
Fooled by the speed and location of that one, it's 2-2.
He appears to be having some issues with pitch command to start the game. He's dealing with 2 guys on, and that last pitch looked like a big mistake in that location. Right down the middle, but he got away with it.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Strike 3 called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to...
Santiago.
Ripped toward the gap in right. He's around first, heading for 2. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double. That was not a good pitch, but he handled it nicely, guys.
Yeah, and the pitcher's got to wonder what he has to do to get it past this guy. That pitch was off the plate, but he shows great reach, gets good extension, and drives it for a 2-bagger.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Samuel Herman. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish.
Now the 1-0.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
3-0 now.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Well, they were obviously pitching around him there, and I don't blame them. With the bases empty and 2 outs and a hitter of this caliber at the plate, make somebody else beat you.
So now to the plate, Taylor Ward. He doubled his last time up.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a ribby.
And he's able to go with a fastball as this is sliced into right for a base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now. Now at the plate, here is Chris Gill, grounded out in his last at bat.
Chris Gill.
Line drive to left. And the 2-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Trash Pandas on top, 3-2.
3 out. 3
So here's the cleanup hitter,
Now
Samuel
batting,
Herman.
center fielder, Samuel Herman.
First offering.
He'll take that first pitch strike all day long. If they're going to take 0-0, he's going to pound that zone and get ahead. Much more susceptible down 0-1 than 1-0.
Oh,
Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Hey, this guy hasn't reached the big leagues yet, but he's coming. You're going to know his name at some point. He just got a few more developmental things to work on.
Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2. Here's a fastball in on the fists, and that'll even things up at 2-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Oh, and a good curveball that time as it's taken for a called strike 3, and there are 2 away. Into the box, Samuel Herman, been a strikeout victim twice in this one.
Samuel Herman.
From the stretch, lays off 1-0.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
And a strike to even the count, 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. Here comes the 1-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd. Now to the plate, Nathan Lucas, singled in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Swinging a hard liner to center field. Herman is there, 2 gone. Now it'll be Samuel Herman, struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
Now here's the first offering.
Ooh,
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
1 out, nobody on. Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
Count remains at 0-2.
Good foul. Good.
Hey, you can do it. No one better. Let's go. Come on, baby. Put your pitch up. Stay cool. Let's go.
And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this one. That's the 4th time he struck out in this game alone, and that's not something you'll forget very quickly. That's about as bad of a day as you can have.
Ball 4. Take the base.
Tight one, 7-6, the final score tonight. Gerardo Reyes earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
For the Biscuits, 6 runs, 9 hits.
Next up, we have the Biscuits in Montgomery, Alabama.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the Rocket City Trash Pandas and the Montgomery Biscuits. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Tommy Romero will be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, it wasn't a great performance in his last start, but he did pitch well enough to earn the win. We'll see if he can turn in a little bit better performance in this one.
So now here is Samuel Herman. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
This is a big putt.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. Despite the loss last time out, they'd won 4 in a row, so they'd been on a nice little roll here.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium, focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W, and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
Now to the plate, here is Nathan Lucas. First shot for him here. 2 hits and 5 trips a night ago.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
Herman patrolling center makes the play. 1 out. Next up, Samuel Herman flew out last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Trash Pandas lead it 3-0. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Xavier Edwards. He bounced out last time up. Kramer stands at first with 1 out. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Herman is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Next, here is Samuel Herman, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ooh.
Goodness. 0-2.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
Here it comes. 0-2.
Ah, shoot. I fouled it.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. 2 out here and a runner at second. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Reined in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 1 hit. No errors and 1 man left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Trash Pandas on top, 5-0. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Michael Gigliotti. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Michael Gigliotti.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. Long run for the center fielder, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And he is into third with a leadoff triple.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Samuel Herman, grounded out in his last at-bat.
Herman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a slider to start him out, but that breaks down and in for ball 1. Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees. 1-1.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. Now, that slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
The 2-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Ball 3 as the sinker misses just off the black that time.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Trash Pandas lead it 5-1. Stepping in once again is Michael Gigliotti, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th.
Gigliotti.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes, and that's in there. Base hit. Kramer isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. Safe at the plate, and it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Wow, he's getting his daily conditioning in during the game. That's his second triple, so obviously he's seeing the ball great, and he's showing he knows how to motor around the bases just fine. Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure's off. If they get one of the next two, the series is theirs.
5-2 the final score tonight. Rocket City jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Steve Resch earned his 5th win of the year. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshow.com.
No errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Biscuits, 2 runs, 6 hits, 1 error. They left 12 men on base.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Rocket City Trash Pandas and the Montgomery Biscuits. We've got baseball on the show, and it's coming up next.
Your Montgomery Biscuits.
David Hess, a right-hander out of Tennessee, will be the starting pitcher. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Samuel Herman trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. He's set and the pitch. In there for strike one, 0-1. Guys, we take a look at the home nine as they take the field tonight. They come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last 2 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
Behind 0-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. You won't see a guy fooled any more than he was there, as on 3 pitches he becomes out number 2.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Santiago.
So the next to bat will be Philip Santiago. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Now here's the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Center fielder on the run. And he will make it all the way to third now, as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
And that triple could not have come at a better time. The team has really struggled the last few games trying to get over the hump, and they're looking for anything good to happen to them, and I'd say that triple definitely qualifies. They are fired up.
Now at the plate is Tristan Gray. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Tristan Gray.
Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Center fielder on the run, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. So next to bat will be Samuel Herman. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
No balls and a strike to count. Ready with the 0-1. And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now.
Real nice curveball there. Had a lot of late break, and he waved right through that one.
Estrada leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base.
Hey, let's go, boys.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Xavier Edwards. It was a walk in his last trip. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lined hard to center field. That gets down, and the inning will continue. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he is all the way over to third now with a 2-out triple.
Yeah, he was on cruise control for a while, posting a lot of zeros, but after he gives up that triple, he's going to need to put some work in if he's going to get out of this inning unscathed.
Now into the box, Samuel Herman struck out in his last trip to the plate. First pitch coming, here it is. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
See it up, drive it like you can. Let's go.
And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Now the 2-0. Outside and low, 3-0.
Got through the fifth all right, but it looks like he's a little off kilter here to start the sixth.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
The 3-1 pitch. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the sixth.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
Striding forward now is the DH, Brennan Lund. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Herman gets his lead at first, nobody out. Grounded back up the middle. Scooped up. There's one. On to first. And here indeed is a super double play.
It's hard to do anything with a pitch like that that's below the zone. And if you do anything with it, most of the time, this will be the result. A double play on a good pitch down in the zone.
Next up is Samuel Herman.
Number 24, Samuel Herman.
Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. Oh, missed that one by a mile. It's 0-1.
Hey, I love the aggressiveness right here and wanting to be a hero. But this is where you got to tell yourself to relax a little bit. I had an old coach tell me one time, when the bases are loaded, just concern yourself with getting the guy in from third.
And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
2 out, bases loaded. And he wouldn't have made contact with that one with an or. It's 2-2.
I love the fact that this batter continues to be aggressive, but after striking,
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. A big-time strikeout and some raw emotion as he gets out of the jam. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. Next, it'll be Ton Kramer. He went down on strikes last time up.
Kramer.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Into center field, line drive base hit. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. Sullivan is on his way home. He'll score easily as it's now a one-run ball game.
He was on cruise control the entire game, but he gets brought back to reality here. An RBI double gets them on the board, and now that they've broken the dam, we'll see if they can generate some more runs going forward.
And now in the box, Dalton Kelly. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here's the payoff pitch. Into center field, line drive base hit. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at bat right there, or probably his last at bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never, and I'm sure when he walked in that. Well, the skipper has to be pleased. They go on the road and win the first 2 of this 3-game series, playing for the sweep tomorrow.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The Trash Pandas used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Keith Kelsey notches his 3rd win of the year. David Hess takes the loss despite allowing...
Mucha sal de los que hablan con la L que hacen hasta el final. Un creyente boricua con bomba para fincar. En medio de la tormenta gozando voy a brincar. Yo, llámate Elena, voy a Luca. Traigo palabras que nunca caduca. Al enemigo le tumbe la peluca. Se queda freeze con la mano en la nuca. Él sabe que esto es un asalto. Suelta mi generación y apuéstate en el asfalto. La salvación con mi pana la comparto. Tengo fuego espiritual en el aposento alto y bomba que bendice si detona. El mundo ha tratado de quitarnos la corona.
Some of baseball's future stars will be on display as the show's coverage of the AA South is on the air. Opening night here in this brand new season between the Rocket City Trash Pandas and the Birmingham Barons. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next.
What a new season. How'd that happen?
John Park gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last 3 starts, ERA just under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down, and if he can do more of the same of that, he should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today.
So 1 out and nobody aboard, and that brings in Danny Collado.
Danny Collado.
High and deep to right center. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
Herman
And stepping in, Samuel Herman, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games.
Hey, see it and rip it up there, kids. See it and rip it.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Skog has it. The throw to first is in time, one down. Stepping in next, Samuel Herman. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third.
Samuel Herman.
Now the first pitch.
You know, I think he's having a hard time with that curveball right now, and that's part of the reason why he struggled early on in the start. It's so important to have command of those secondary pitches, or hitters just start sitting on the hard stuff.
Waved and missed as he took something off there. 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Bouncer up the middle. Fielded cleanly. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So 2 runs on 5 base hits. No errors, and a couple of men left. Up next, Laz Rivera. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Long run for the center fielder. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And he is into third with a 2-out triple. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Gilberto Caballero. The 0-1 on its way. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double. And he is into third with a leadoff triple.
Anytime the ball is hit that hard to deep center, you know it's going to be a tough play. The center fielder gives chase, but it ends up coming off the wall, and by that time, you knew it was going to be a triple.
So next to hit is Taekwon Forbes. It was a walk in his last trip. High in the air out to center field. Herman is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Leading off the inning, it'll be Samuel Herman, and they could use a spark from him here.
Offense needs to get going right here. You want to try and tighten up this game a little bit before it starts to get into that territory where you're going to start seeing the back end of each bullpen.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Count even now at 1-1. Now the pitch. And he's behind now as he missed badly on that swing. 1-2.
That's been a great pitch for him all night. Able to push and pull the throttle a little bit. Throwing a good fastball located and mixing in that nasty changeup with good arm action.
And a changeup swung missed for the first out.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
And now here is Samuel Herman. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Now a changeup misses here to begin the 8th. It's 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
The 1-2. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Reynolds is there, and he has it for the first out.
Perfect. Ball 4, take the base. Ball 4, take the base. Ball 4, take the base. 3. Out.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. The Barons used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. John Park earns win number 4 on the season. Danny DePico hammers down the save, his 13th of the year. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. From my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB.
A slumping hitter gets some coaching up. Even the best hitters in the world must always be attending to their fundamentals. Slumps happen. Poise in the face of them is a must.
Alright, that's gonna do it for now, everyone. See you all later. Thank you.